Do 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 do. Ooh. Hello. What do you mean? Right, anyway. So today I wish to do a farm. I've got a farm that actually I need to go to. I also need a way to get up here, but in order for me to go to my farm, I have to go via the helicopter. Helicopter, helicopter. I don't actually remember what the buttons were for this either, so that'll be fun. Well, I need to put a radio on this as well so that we can hear everything. But yeah, we'll go to the farm because we've got to bring in the chunk loader. Ah, it's a shadow. Oop. Whoa, there we go. Yeah, the shadows. You need shadows in life, don't you? How would we know where we were? So we want to be building a farm today. And I think that might be a good place to build it, actually. That's pretty flat. Let's just have a casual landing. That helicopter, yeah, I think it is, mate. I think it is. I think this might actually be a good place for a farm. Because it's really flat and it's not a million miles away from base. So that'll be quite fun. Ooh, look, the floating islands. There's not many, there's only a couple over there. So yeah, we'll probably come back and use this as a place to start farming actually, rather than being all the way over here. How's it going, Mr. McDucky? Thanks for dropping in. It's hanging well. It's hanging well. How about yourself? Let's go. Let's go. Up, up and away. So if I'm going to build that farm there, I actually don't need to do a chunk loader over our existing farm. I can just bring everything away if I've got the room for it and move it all a bit closer to us. Which will be nice, actually. Save us going all the way over here. As you can see, it's a long way. But it's also near the packaging station. See, that would be another place that we could go. Do a farm on the packaging station, and then that way we could set up some sort of auto system. I need to bring his helicopter down, doesn't want to drop now. Drop down, come on. Maybe I'm pressing the wrong button. Yeah, I was pressing the wrong button, I was going higher. So the other alternative is we could put it somewhere around here. Whoop, steady, Teddy. And have the chunk loader this way. And what that will mean is we'll be able to do our farm. And we would also be able to potentially process the stuff as well. Now, I wouldn't be here to see that. Oh, this is packaging station level 2. Okay. Maybe we won't do it here then. Thanks, McDucky. It took us a while to build it, and I needed a lot of help from the viewers. So, yeah, without them, we're kind of stuck. So we can't build out on this tile, but we know that we can build out on the road. But as this is packaging station level 2, I think we will avoid that. Packaging station level 1 would have been nice, but that's too far in. So we will go grab all the farm stuff and bring it all back. Hopefully we've got enough food out there, actually. We're very short on food altogether, so that's not going to be helpful for us. We'll hop in the helicopter, and we will lift off, and we'll go. Whee! Albeit a little bit rockily. Over yonder to where we used to be. Now, we used to be just the other side of this great big lake and down the cliff a little bit. It was quite close to the trader, which was always good. Kept us nice and, well, packed, well behaved. because the other packaging station is just there, sort of in the distance, middle of the screen, and that's the trader, so we were nice and close to him. Now the farm currently is down here. Where is it? Should load in. There we go. So this is the farm currently. But there's a lot of changes that we can do to this thing. For sure. Number one is we can actually make it work, because it's not working like it used to anymore. And number two, well, I mean, there's not much more you can do other than make it work. Making it work is like primary, numero uno. If it's not working, the rest of it's kind of pointless, so... The wrong switch. That's the switch that we want. And it'll unwind. And it'll pick everything up. Now, we'll move this a lot closer to base, just because it's a lot more kind of practical to have it a lot closer. Because a chunk loader doesn't stay in, it would be a little bit more ideal for us to whoosh over and put a chunk loader in. That is, of course, unless I put one near base. I could put one near base, but I don't want to put too much stuff on the tile and lag everything out. But if there is the room for it, I think it'd be nice to have it there. At least then the base and the farm are all on one kind of space, so you should be able to see everything happening. I think we'll go have a look, to be fair. It'd be a bit of a waste otherwise, I guess. But I'll get all of this stuff back at least. Then when we rush back to base, load it all up and it'll sort itself out. That's the best thing about it. As for underground... yeah, this was a little test. To see if I could actually trigger anything from base whilst over here. And the answer is yes, I could. Why did I build this big platform? I don't really remember. But it doesn't matter anyway if we're going to take it all down. So... Jobs are good. We can take all of this. How's everybody's day going? By the way. Having a good day so far? Productive day maybe? Or a day of just relaxing and chilling and doing your own thing? It's all well and good me taking this down, but this does mean that I don't actually have any food or anything like that now, so... hopefully I've got enough. Else we're going to be a little bit lost for production until this is finished being built. How's it going, Anton? Thank you for dropping in. Really appreciate it. How's your day going? Are you keeping well? There we go. We'll go all the way through the... Oh, we're full now. The helicopter. Lucky for us, there's a chest which should be empty. So we'll put all the soil on there. All the blocks on there. Oh, we might as well put everything that we don't need on there, I guess. There we go. LSD, what a name, eh? How's it going? Yeah, I hear you, McDucky. That's for sure. Always good to find a day that you can just do not a lot, if you can help it. I usually find that they're the best days. I missed. How did I miss? There we go. Bit of a slightly entertaining process of just removing all the blocks down in silence. It's because I have the game sounds, the music turned off. I prefer just the natural sounds and the radio. The game music get a little bit janky and repetitive for me personally, but... And now we're thirsty. This is what I feared. But hopefully we got a chest full of blueberries, so we should be good. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, carry on. In terms of farm defense for the next one, I was thinking about using a turret. You guys might have seen my last video, you might not have done. Basically, we were building an auto turret using the unit facer and a little bit of logic. And I think that's what I want to do. So in order to do that, I need like a farm that's dedicated for spuds. Otherwise, I'm going to have a lot of problems. Because if we get raided, we don't have any potatoes, well, there is no defense. Without any defense, we've got no farm. Without any farm, well, it's not going to be good, that's for sure. Thanks for smashing that like button, those guys who have. Really appreciate that. True. Guys are well trained. Actually, I don't never ask anybody to do that, and yet it always happens, so I appreciate that. The only problem that I do have is all this stuff is going to be heavy. Hopefully, I can't carry the chest though, can I? Boom, 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 boom. Take the water cannons. Take those vacuum pumps. Because any chest, there we go. Any chest. We're going to build a vehicle. We'll go back and we'll build a vehicle. The heli's all well and good, but if I add any more weight to this, it will throw the distribution out like crazy. He's also sliding into the water. And if I remember, a long time ago, he was Scrapman did a video about the chest and when you've got items in it and it changes the weight, so this might be a little bit of a problem for us. Because if I have a full chest now on the back of that heli, I don't actually know how it's going to fly. So we'll hop in and get out of here. Oh, it flies alright. It's not as heavy as I thought it might be. We'll head over to the Don't Lose Me sign, which is basically a robot that I built to follow me around. But it kept getting stuck and lost, so had to give him a little name tag. But yeah, this helicopter is... he's not climbing very well. So we're going to have to go round. Oh no, we did go up and level out. That's cool. How's it going, Corey? Thanks for popping in, my guy. How's your day going so far? Pedro's currently not around at the minute. We haven't replaced him. Every time we load the game up, he disappears. And the idea now is we're moving the farm a little bit closer to base, so Petrov doesn't have to do too much work. We're going to put the farm down here, I think, but I'll have a look nearer the maze just to see if we've got a bit more flat land. And then we won't need Petro. But yeah. We've got enough room out the front to have a little farm, and we've got enough room inside to have another farm, to be fair. And all being well, we shouldn't get raided too badly if we have a small potato farm. That stream's just started, Corey, so, you know, can't complain. Perfect landing. It is what it is. I need to sort out this as well, because I can't be just throwing myself over everywhere like a madman, and it's not very realistic or practical. I mean, realism isn't exactly something that I play for in this game, don't get me wrong, but you can't just be looking over the edges of stuff just to go, yeet. Need some sort of logic, not logic, what's it called? Some sort of something, so that I can just rock up and just be like, bonk, and drop everything into a, like a chute, I suppose would be the easiest way, so it can sort itself out. And then if we flick the switch, so we have to go down here anyway when there's no way out. Flick the switch, everything should sort, or sort as good as it can do. Blue's good. Batteries. See, that's something else. We need to look at batteries. I know there's 1,000,001 recipes for batteries, but we don't have any. So I need glow bugs for batteries, wasn't it? Yeah, I either need glow bug poop or oranges. So I could make an orange farm and paint. Although glow bug poop might be easier, but Not too sure. We'll start off with the spuds to be the first type of farm that we build, and then that way... Oop, didn't want to fall down. And then that way we can just worry about anything else. But what I might do is what I would like to try and do last stream. Is build a little robot that can plant... maybe water. Or maybe have it water as well. But we'll definitely get it planting. That way we can not worry about it. And it might take a little bit of logic. I was having a play before coming on stream, and I don't know if things are working as I think they should work. But you guys are here to point me in the right direction and tell me what I'm doing wrong, no doubt. So hopefully we'll be able to find the problem and the issue and get it fixed. So what I'd like to do is get a little driving drone that goes, ooh, there's a bit of soil over there and needs a plant in it. I'll rush over to it and it'll plant it. Whoopsie. And then what we'll do is when it detects that there are no more, it will scurry itself back. Now, how would I do that? So it will scurry itself back to a particular place, and then it will stop until it detects that there's a lot of soil that needs some plant in it. I think it should be fairly straightforward. There are blocks that will allow me to do everything like that in the fant mod. It's just a case of working out exactly how to put it all together so that it works how my brain thinks it will work. Probably be a short stream, by the way. No more 6-hour stuff today. I was late getting on, so try and keep it nice and simple. But I hope to leave the stream with at least a drone that can do something useful. Even if it's just plant and then we have to turn it off manually. I don't mind that. It's a good start for us. So we'll see what happens, see where we get to. Still not quite worked out the slight tweaks to this helicopter just yet. And we'll always just end up with a crash. And a bang. There we go. Cool. Right, this should be enough to get all of this stuff anyway. And then it will just be a case of the full chests. That's going to be the fun bit. I mean, I could just stack all the chests on the helicopter and see what happens. A little bit of imbalance, it'll be alright, won't it? I mean, you saw how much it struggled to get a lift, though. So, don't want to push it further than we need to. If we can help it. I really need to get a radio. I hate the silence. There we go. I could, but then that would assume that I could land it anyway. Whereas if you just slam it into the floor... I tried it with landing gear, I won't lie. I did try it with landing gear. But I still had the same issue of coming in smoothly. So, unless I don't know, put it on pistons or something, where it was like a really long extension, it's always going to be a rough bounce. The finesse is on the button pressing, letting it adjust quick enough so that it comes down steady without slamming into the floor. But until it does me damage, I will probably continue to slam my nose into the floor instead. But I did try it, don't get me wrong, I did try it. I think I tried it off stream, annoyingly. Tried all sorts of stuff, suspension and just normal wheels, and it was a little bit crazy. It's extra weight, you know, extra weight that we don't need. Even if it is just the weight of a wheel, which in the fant mod with all the little wheels that they got, it's not exactly huge amounts, I won't lie. But I appreciate the idea. And it's definitely something that I've already thought about. In all fairness, that helicopter was going to be like a gunship anyway, so it didn't exactly turn out how the plan was intending it to. But I didn't also realise it was going to be as tricky to do as it turned out it was, so I was just happy by the end of the stream to actually get something that could fly, because it was a bit of a trial and error, I guess is the best word. Definitely a little bit of trial and error. And if it wasn't for Fant actually coming in, and one of his mods on Discord, I don't even think I'd have got it to the stage that it is. I really don't. So they were really helpful for us. Now if I pick this up, yeah, it is going to be a carry-on. Can I... How much am I going to mess up this helicopter? Quite a lot. So what we want is that line there to be dead center through here. That tells me that all the weight's at the back. And when by the time I put all this stuff on... Oh yeah, we're doing it. There we go, okay. So by the time I put all of this on... That's a filter, we don't need that anymore. Awesome. We put that in. Yeah, there we go. Okay. We're still gonna have to try and get all this stuff moved. Oop. That's better. It's getting closer. It's getting closer. I like it, you know. Don't get me wrong. I'm happy with what the end result was, because I can't do flying stuff. I really can't do flying stuff. So the fact that that is something that I managed to make, even if it was with help, you know, I was pretty chuffed with it, for sure, for sure. The farm system was pretty easy. Object is busy. Where's my filter? Filter is you. There we go. Now we should be able to plonk this on the back, right? I think that's as good as we're going to get it. Oh, we're full. Yeehaw. Got any room? We've got a little bit of room. Got any more blocks? No. But we do have seeds. Where's the other seeds in here? There we go, right, cool. We should be able to get most of this back. There we go, right. I think... because we had a glue clam cannon, that looks like that's gone. I think that's everything. Just gotta think steady, and I won't lie, this tool for balance and stuff really helps. Definitely helps. Without that, I'd have had no chance at all. Ah. Well. There's our heli, folks. We have a lot of weight. Come on. I won't even do it. Can't even skim the nose. No. Ooh, okay, so... do I have any more vehicles up here? Or did I get rid of them all? I thought... or hoped I had one more vehicle up here. If I don't, then... long run back to base, maybe? We'll leave something here at the factory, at the petrol station, I guess. Gas station. Do I have any vehicles up here? No. That's not good. That's not good. Seeds, fruit, seeds, milk. Okay. Red Bull? Red Bull. Or Red Walk, wherever. There is another thing that we might be able to do if we turn up the gyro. No, okay. One last thing. Oh, it's at maximum length as well. Okay, so yeah, it is stuck. Heavyweight is heavy. That one's with seeds. I kind of want the seeds. Okay, no problem. I could, but ooh, thought my inventory was full. What's going to be heaviest? Just a little bit of lift would be nice, you know what I mean? Just some little bit of up. Or even if we could just scoot the nose around. Nah, he's not going to have it. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to cheat a little bit. Just for the sake of saving time. I'm going to do this to zoom back over. Otherwise, you guys are going to watch me run around, and that'd be very, very dull. Stream's hardly exciting at the best of times, let alone if I've got to run all the way from there to here. We're going to pick up a vehicle. We'll actually pick up the trailer. I think the trailer will fit it, unless I took that apart. So we'll rush over here. See how badly the map spawns in. There we go. And then we'll fly, cancel that. Ah, what's happened here? So this is what I was going to use, this trailer. We're looking at the front, something's happened to the suspension. I don't know what's happened to the suspension or when it happened. Oh, while I'm here, actually, we'll dump all of this stuff. Water, crate, various different pieces of everything. There we go. Yeah, this shouldn't be disconnected. Don't know what's happened there. Ooh, it's missing a 90. Ooh. Ooh. Do I have any 90s? Of course I don't have any on me. Yeah, we got one. Or 5. I think I might have shot that off myself when I was trying something. That'd be hilarious. So that should be like that. Where's the engine? I took the engine off it. Nope. No. Plenty of gas. Yeah, okay, let's go. So this should be able to carry the helicopter easily. I think I can weld onto the back. I can't remember because those flat plates can only be done a certain way up. But it'll be easier to carry it back on this than it will be to fly it back, especially with all the weight. Might actually make this a little bit more controllable. Whee! On a counter. It's a little bit light. So steering's... I don't know why it's trying to pull to the right hand side all the time. And we've got no protection from the bees. There we go. No radio on this either. Well, that was a bit of a boo-boo, wasn't it? Oh, there we go. There we go. Come on. Wrap yourself around the tree. Yeah. Note to self, don't drive. There we go. Put the camera back where we wanted it. Better go this way. It should be, because it's only... Yeah. Ah, that'll be why, because we haven't hooked up the front wheel. Nice shout. I thought it was only a rear wheel drive, but yeah, that kind of makes sense. Doesn't want to pull into a direction now. Well spotted. I'm not too bad, my friend. I'm not too bad. How you going? You're having a good day today. Still a bit skatey on the back, but it always has been this trailer. It's kind of like a drifting trailer. Ooh, there's a leg. Spine, whatever anybody calls them these days. Ooh, there we go. Very good spot. Straw dog somewhere around there. Hopefully we can escape them. Yeah, nice. I know the feeling. Sometimes it's nice to grumble though, gets it off your chest. If all is well and manageable, then, like you say, it's not all so bad, is it? Now then. Oh, I could weld it at the front, that's okay. Just find me a block. I did put it in. Could have welded it on a thingy. Is this gonna fit? It should fit, but it won't fit if I put the block there. That should be enough. Hey! Just like it was meant to be. Apart from the rotors spinning, it'll probably take off now. Nice. A while I remember, I'm just going to change the gyro back to where it was. It might not make a difference, but my luck, it probably will, and then I'll be trying to work out what I did wrong. There we go. So I might as well do it now while I remember. So, man. So what I'm thinking is, if I can make a small potato farm that's strictly potatoes in one place in the base, like I could have that inside the maze. Just do a nice little, ooh, what would it be? 6 by 6 maybe? So I can have a nice little production of spuds that way. Dedicated it just to potatoes, then it can keep everything nice and organized that way. And then have another farm somewhere else, whether it's close to base, whether it's away from base. That way I can protect the farm that is producing all the other stuff using the spuds grown by the farm in the maze, right? That'd be manageable. Oh, could you imagine? Imagine if you'd have lost all those hours. don't know about you, but I wouldn't have been very happy. Is that one world, 900 hours? Or is that like total on the game in general? Because if that's 900 hours in one world, geez. How would you manage that? You know what, this little trailer has actually been really helpful. Oh, nice. That's what we like to hear. A little bit of auto squishing, keeping it nice and simple. Beautiful. Yeah, I designed this trailer originally to carry, I think it takes 4 crates of veggies. It's been really helpful. Helped me move most of my base and... No, I didn't help me move most of my base. Thinking about it, I think I did that a different way. Oh, my belly's rumbling. Better get back in the inventory for that. Nice, man. I'm impressed. I think I've got just over 900 hours in this game, and I've got God knows how many survivals. Maybe 7. I've gone the wrong way here as well. Mind the trees. Sorry about the view, folks. Here we go. Slide underneath the bebop. Bebop ba-doo-bop clang. Here we go. Right. Potentially going to need pump jacks as well. A little bit of lag. The one helicopter is a return. Helicopter, helicopter. Yeah, so out here, like all of this out here at the front of this maze is real flat. So I was thinking maybe if I needed to, I could build it out here. I don't know what the state of the cornfield is like. That's pretty good. Hang on, there we go. Okay, so I was expecting that to have more blocks. Yeah, and that will remove corn, thankfully. So, decisions are all there. Just gotta run all this stuff back. This will be fun for us. Any spare hole? Yeah, I can bung it on there. Oh, it's an out pipe. I don't want it to be an out pipe. I wanted it to be the in pipe. Never mind. Right, let's not faff. Let's just get on with this farm. So, farm, we're going to need some soil. I don't know how many spuds will bring a raid. If any spuds will bring a raid. Farm. So in the interest of getting it built, I'm going to build it out the front so that we can see how it all works, and we've got all this space around us. So I was saying sort of like a 6x6, wasn't I? The reason why I think it's 6x6 is for vacuum pump purposes, because one vacuum pump can harvest 9 plot on it. It can harvest a 3x3. That's just one vacuum pump. So we do this 3x3, or yeah, 6s even. We should be somewhere like so. Now I know you can lay soil with a vacuum pump. I, for one, wouldn't risk it because I know I'd probably fluff up. This actually might be too big, looking at it. This might be all of our soil. Not quite. It's most of our soil. But now I don't have any soil. Okay, so... that sounds really interesting. Pretty cool. So, yeah, after picking up all that soil, I'm going to leave this as a 3x6. I'll do a 3x6, so then it's 2 sets kind of thing. And we can dump all of this soil back. And that will be good. Now, what we're going to be looking for... I can get this out of my hands. There we go, run faster. So we want to build a little bit of a drone. So for this drone, we are going to need stuff of what we've got. Let's get some pipe. Let's get some wheels. One wheel? No way. Vacuum pump. Got a lot of vacuum pumps. Gyro, wheels, bearings. Won't need all of those bearings. Let's put some suspension on it. Even if it's sports suspension, it's still suspension. It's good enough. Controller to make it move. We're going to need switches, maybe some logic. Oh, I was hoping we could build it in pipe. What about this side? Got a few bits of pipe. Right, that'll do. That'll do. Just flick this on. What did I do with that unit facer? I noticed I didn't have that. I need the unit facer. There we go, unit facer's there. What can we get rid of? Bearings, unit facer. How's it going, Gaming Cat? Ooh, okay. Great way to avoid the grind. Right, what I need now is like a growing sensor. So we'll jump in here. I actually need 3, and the reason why it's best to use 3 is because it actually works better the more you have. It notices when it's over the soil or not. Where is this sensor? Growing sensor. That one. And we need glue. Of course we need glue. Plenty of glue. Right. We want 3 of these sensors that I now forget where they are. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Soon enough. There we go. So these will help me line up and make sure I'm over the top of the soil when it comes to planting, which means I should miss less. Miss less when I come to planting. So I would like... oh, I've got no room for them either. We don't need that, I don't think. Take all those 3. Okay, so if I don't hit my head. What I require is... I need the chest. Or do I? Okay, I'm going to do this a slight little bit different using pumps that I can't pick up. Swap it with the blocks. So what I'm going to do is... if I can place this... no, it won't let me place it. I would like to be able to build this for a start. I might need some blocks after all. 2 lightweight blocks. Hang on. I just got to think. Use my brain. Very, very difficult to do. I appreciate that. Okay, so then we're here. And then if we get... this... is that going to work? I don't know if it will. Because then that goes under there, and it can't fit because of we're being too close to the edge. Is that what you're telling me? It's definitely not going to fit there. Bah humbug. Too short. Hit. Nope. Yes, there we go. So the whole idea here is this will enable me to put this underneath. Right, that's fine. That's exactly what we wanted. But then this, I've got to get up here, and on top of this, I need to put all the sensors and stuff. I don't know if it's got the space to do so. So we want the growing sensors, and we want this fella. And this fella, yeah, he's the right way up. This fella's going to look for the soil. Then we got to put this down, and this is going to tell us to look for any sort of plant that's there, or any maybe not plant that's there, as the case may be. It's basically looking for a space. So what we need to do is put this onto planted, which should be, yep, kind of yellowy. I think it's 3 blocks. The visual is 4 blocks, but I'm sure it picks it up at 3 blocks. I am willing to be wrong there, though. How's it going, Face? Now what we gotta do is give this some wheels and stuff. Where's the gyroscope? Here's the gyroscope. So this gyroscope is going to help this whole thing turn. I've got sport suspension, doesn't I? I do. So how high is that going to be? Yeah, that should be alright. Then we're coming off here into sport suspension. Flick it under here. And then I always forget the lift can move, you know? Now what are these wheels? Are these massive wheels? 3s. Okay. It depends how updated the latest version is. I think I'm on 13. Excuse me. I'm on 13 point something. I'm on 13.4, so as long as 13.4 is the current mod, I should be okay. So, unit face it into the gyroscope to make it turn. Logic block. The logic block is going to be AND gate, so that all, not that one, of these go into the AND gate, and the AND gate then triggers the vacuum pump. Okay. So what else do we need? Nothing, just other than back wheels, obviously, which are easy enough. We'll bring the suspension down. Bring this out one more. What are the... Maybe this high, don't I? 90s have we got? We got 10 90s. Okay, cool. I think it's going to be too front heavy. If it's too front heavy, where's the... That's weird. It won't let me... There we go. Nope. There we go. If this is too front heavy, I'll just have to run and get some blocks and splack some blocks underneath it. All should be well though. We'll see what happens. So, it won't be able to plant anything because it's got nothing to plant. Yeah, so the whole idea of using an AND gate means all three of these have to see the plot. Otherwise, what happens is when you come over a corner, say if you've got, how can I show you? Say if you've got 3 that are diagonal, and I would run out of one, wouldn't I? If you've got 3 that are on a diagonal, if this one just sees this corner plot here, so obviously that set of blocks can go that way up. This one just sees this corner of this soil here, it will trigger, but your vacuum pump will be here, so you'll miss. So if you have all 3 of them, it basically makes sure that you're more square over the plot. So you should, it's theory, but you should mean you actually trigger when you've got more chance of getting a full plant rather than just splapping it down and missing everything. We'll make it front wheel drive, and that was the right way, so we'll spin that back around and we'll make that one that way. Now if I set this to a filter for potatoes, what I might be able to do, I do have a few potato seeds, cool. Potatoes, potatoes, and then if I get that other vacuum pump. Now I can't remember. Oh, he's got paint on him. Do I have one without paint? I can't remember if you needed these on a switch or not. Now I seen Lionheart Blue. He did not have his on a switch and they still worked. Whether or not you need a switch seems to be unsure at the minute. I'll just nick this and we'll just go put this on this chest because this has got a load of potato seeds in it. So as you can see, loads of potato seeds in this. In theory, all these seeds at the top will pass through this, which will go in here and magic will happen and it'll plant. In order for this to plant though, we need to set the switch up to the unit facer, and I'm also going to run the switch to the controller. Sort the controller out, 360 loop. We'll do it relatively slow so that we don't make things too confusing. We'll drop this off the lift and it's a little bit front heavy. So we'll get some block. We will get some blocks. Well, we won't use the block that I've just picked up because it'd be too light. Stone. Where's my stone? Stone. Let's, reshuffle all this around because I've just put some not stone in here. No, I didn't. I never picked it up. Okay, cool. So a bit of stone on the back just to give me a little bit of balance. Square it all off, and then we'll show you guys what I'm meaning. I can actually drop that suspension down a little bit as well. Same with this, we'll whack it all the way up, bring it down one. Oh, really? I was trying to work that one out myself, and you know what? It didn't work. So if I run an AND gate stick it on the back so that we can see it. So if I run this AND gate from here to here, take that switch out of there, put that in there. In theory, legend has it, that should work, right? Well, he's pretty well balanced, isn't he? Oh yeah, those things are just that heavy. I forgot about that. I can make it longer, but I want to keep it nice and stumpy. How's it going, dude? We're going well. At least it sounds like it anyway. I will get one of Fant's super heavy blocks. Didn't actually realise that they used concrete level 3. Where did it go? There you go. Right, so this block should be hench. He'll pull it down. I mean, he's sitting down nicely now anyway, but... So, yes, in order for this whole thing to work, I need paint, and I don't think I've got any. We need this green. There's this green right here. We put this on here, it will come up with a code, and it should say soil. But I don't have any paint, so it won't do any of that until I get some. Painty, painty, paint. There we go. Ooh, running out of paint. So if I paint this button, see how it goes, soils. It's just having a little bit of an Irish jig at the minute because of a few things. One, this is powerful. Two, there's still not enough weight at the minute. Could make it longer. Longer might help it out a bit better. There we go. So now if we turn this on. See, this is the problem that I was having before, right? Need to turn this up so that it'll actually turn for plots. Hopefully, when those three see it, the vacuum pump should fire, but... Yes. There you go. So it is firing. Just... Excuse me. This isn't pulling in any... spuds. Thank you. So if I make these a nice, I don't know what, potato orangey colour, well, that doesn't seem to do anything. Support pipes, these have got to be on a switch, aren't they? I was having a look for the 3-point pump and I couldn't find it anywhere. So I don't know if it's something that you can only pull in. Wonder where that's going to go then. Yeah, okay, so there you go. We've got it sorted. So then, plants 1, plants 2, plants 3. Awesome. It's going to start working now. Can speed this up a little bit, but you don't want to go too fast, obviously, because if you go too fast, and it starts to get a little bit crazy. Same with the gyro, turn that up. But then you don't want to turn it up too much because you can see it snapping around. Unit facer, if I can grab it. I want to drop this distance down a lot. I don't want it to be so many blocks. Oh, 100 blocks. There we go. It's close to the bottom in interactives. But as you see, this is basically what this is all about. You see it just kind of skips the corner. But because all those three are set up to trigger, it kind of got it when it was in the best place. Bang, bang, and then it won't fire that one. So that's working. That is working. It's close to the bottom in interactive. Let's have a look, see. So we'll zoom all the way down to the bottom first and we'll go upwards. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. There it is. Yeah, you're right on. That's cool. How's it going, Wendy? Bam that like button. Right, so what we can do is we can recycle a normal pump. We've got to be careful this doesn't recycle everything. Although saying that, it doesn't matter if it recycles everything. Because I can always make more, right? So if I go in here, we still don't have the honey from the first one yet. Dangerous. But this little thing out here should be nearly close to finished. He is. He's just got one more row to go. Or two more rows to go. I changed the back wheels. So he's got less grip on the back wheels. He might be able to turn a little bit better. You see, he turns better when he lunges forwards. Lunches. There we go. And then we get that one as well. Yeah, okay. So it is working. It is working. And I am thirsty. This is what we were building this farm for. Well, in all fairness, what I was thinking was if I could bring the farm close, which I haven't done, but if I could build the farm in one of these a little bit, then I could just have a like water cannon sprinkler system where it just spits out all the water everywhere. But the problem there is the bot needs a little bit of avoidance control, and avoidance is not something that I'm too great with. My brain doesn't work very well when it comes to avoidance because it's so many different directions that you need to avoid. There you go. Whee! So if we can just let this fella do his thing. Now I'm confused though. This is what I mean, because the switch is on to. There we go. I just feel it takes too long. Why did it take him so long to stop? But that's probably a me thing rather than anything else. Okay, so when we put this on the lift, everything's going to disappear. Everything is going to disappear. The front wheels are going to fall off and everything. Okay, not a problem. So now we've got this cannon. Gonna have to go there. And then I can weld it. Super. Can't weld it because it's got no room. The idea is exactly what I wanted. But it's not going to work. So what we can do instead is... Hang on. If I change the filter on that, it's all going to go crazy. Yep, there you go, look. Just what I wanted to happen. And then if we get this, it's a little bit longer, but you know, that's alright, I can live with that. Where's the wheels? There you are, fellas. Hang on. so wannabe. Can I have you? I can have you. Aha! Right. So we were controller to the front. Go forwards. Whip them up. Boom, boom. Loopy loopy. Oh, then I need to put all my stuff back down again. What are we saying? Do you think you're getting the update this month? Do I think we're getting the update this month? They have said that they're going to release an update by the end of May. So one can only assume that that is going to be the update that they're releasing. They've been bringing quite a few tweaks to the test branch, so I guess they will go public some point. Should be by the end of the month. Should be by the end of the month. That's all I need to do there, isn't it? No, I need you to face out to the gyro. Hey! There's looks for soils. So if we go in, haha! And then of course that's reset itself, hasn't it yet? So we want to bring this down to 100 blocks. Controller powered warehouse shield with tank searing. Yeah, it does. Ooh, where are you going? Why did you not fire? Because of that, of course, right? Maybe. I need to filter it too. Filter with spuds. Where's spuds? There's spuds. And this is the problem that I had before, right? So, why is this just rolling out? There we go. Now it's decided to snap round. It's something that I don't understand why it's doing that, and I don't know how to go about correcting it. It shouldn't go all that way. I'm asking for it to look for soils in 100 block range. If it doesn't see any soils in 100 block range, it should turn this off, which should turn the controller off. Why it continued to go, I don't know. But alas, it is what it is. Now that we've got that built, and he's missed again. Is this a problem that I had before where the sensors are too high? That's the other thing. Because that's a thing, right? The sensors can be too high. Because they're not triggering the gate. Okay. We're going to reinvent the wheel. I've got to bring this whole thing lower. In order to bring it lower, the wheels have got to be higher. Vacuum pump's pretty much got to be level where it is. This isn't what I was expecting. So, and I got rid of all my bendy pipe too. Crumbs. What is 2 blocks each? Soil is 8 blocks, if that's what you're talking about. Oh, of course it takes the suspension way, doesn't it? Forgot about it doing it that way. Oops, never mind. Right. So we'll take the suspension. Wendy, don't get me started on the golf. Genuinely, I don't know what to make of it. They've spent all this time telling us that Chapter 2 content is coming soon. And then they tease us with this golf thing to show off the mod support. And it's just like... Really? So what are they working on? I know they're not going to show us everything that they're working on, don't get me wrong, but I find it a little bit... I don't know what the word is, to be fair. I want to say disrespectful, but obviously it's not disrespectful to the community. I just don't feel that it's the right thing to do. To tell us, yeah, it's coming soon, it's coming soon, it's coming soon. Turns out we didn't need those anyway. Okay. Again. Switch to unit facer. Unit facer to gyro. Unit facer also to the AND gate. AND gate goes into controller. Controller goes into the wheels to get us moving forward. Controller into wheels to move us forwards. Spin these up, DJ. Then all of these to the AND gate. AND gate to trigger the vacuum pump. Go. I'm not saying anything about that, Wendy. That sounds... Too many jokes can be made. I wish not to do that to one of my valued subscribers. Whee, there we go. Spin. Spinella. And that needs changing again. No, that's okay. It's at 100. Okay. Why isn't this firing? How's it going, Cube? Literally exactly the same as it was before. It all fired before. And now it's all because they're on ground. That's why. I keep forgetting if you take stuff down, it's going to reset. Ah, that's probably what the problem was before. We didn't need to make it as long as this. Bang. No? Okay. Great. What seems to be the problem then, sir? Snap round on me. Yep. I know something. I could put casters on this. That's what somebody did, wasn't it? Made the rear wheels, they were like a giant caster so that it spun round. There we go. Okay. And then it will just go back to its nearest and boom. So then what we want to do, if possible, I want to move this. I want this to stop. Once it's planted everything, I don't want it to stop in the way. So we're going to use a funky little cube that the unit facer can detect. Is this one? Unit facer target. I want one of these. And with this unit facer target, what we're going to do is attempt, because everything I do is an attempt, in case you haven't noticed. We are going to attempt to tell it, yo, my G, once you finish planting and can't see nothing, come over here. So then what? So then what indeed? So in order for that to do that, this is where it gets a little bit tricky, because oh mate, there's going to be so many wires. I think, and I'm willing to be wrong, I need a memory bit. Okay, and the memory bit there is green. Need a push button. So push button is on, it sends an impulse here, blah 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 blah. When that yeah, okay, so when it sends a negative trigger back, push button, that's what I wanted. Push button, please. I should have a few. Should have a few. Maybe I don't. So this is where my logic goes in the bin. So this machine works as it is, and that is fine. Now what I'm trying to do is say, when there's no more fields left to plant, or when there's no more, you know, soil plots left, I don't have any push buttons. Are you joking? So much stone though. When there is when there is no soils left to plant, I want it to switch to search for the block instead. Can you give a unit facer 2 inputs? Cube, I'm going to pretend that I didn't read that. You know, just rude. Right, so this turns off, and then we can whip that back and put that on in its place. So now, when I press this, this activates this, this activates this. Okay. That is exactly what I want. But now... when the unit facer goes in here and sends a negative trigger, we want it to reset this. And in doing so, activate this, which activates this. Brown? Oh, of course. I need another memory bit. No, I don't. Surely I don't. Too much logic. Too much logic. How about if I paint? Take it easy, Wendy. Thanks for dropping in as before. Always appreciate it. So what about if I paint that one? Then put that one into there. Yeah, okay. So that does what I want it to do. But then when it no longer detects a target, it's done, right? Why is that AND gate not turned off then? Why has that AND gate not triggered the controller? It still senses it even though it's there, so when it goes over the top of it, it should turn off, no? So you go to the mark, and once at the mark, that's when you should stop. You see the mark and carry on going. For the most part, Face, they're pretty easy. Just for whatever reason here, I can't get this to stop looking. The other alternative is... Oop, easy, tiger. The other alternative is I just give it a separate unit facer. What about if we turn this down? Maybe that's the trick. Maybe? I don't know. So... Ooh. Ooh. Oh, it's all gone wrong. That's... Yep. That's just... Oh. Has gone wrong. There we go. Right, so that should search for block plants. And of course it won't do because I've turned it right down to 100. To 0, rather. So then that should be looking... That's off now. I'm so confused. That's not 100 blocks away. Yep. This is what I mean. All I did was change the logic to do exactly the same thing as the green switch. And now it no worky. It does that. That's what it does do. And it'll go kaplump. Yeah, and then it turns itself off. Okay. Until it's gone, and then it comes back on. Why can't I do the difficult bit in the middle? Unsure. But basically, that'll plant potatoes anyway. And that's one thing that I wanted to achieve, is I wanted to be able to do something. Then it's just a case of watering and harvesting. Which we could do with this. But that'll be for a later date. Like I say, it was just going to be a short one today. And I wanted to finish with something that works. And so far, this is something that works. Just got to work out how I'm going to water this stuff. And build a better farm. Failing that, we can turn one of these little areas into a farm. Whoop. Don't want to fall in. We'll turn one of these areas into a little farm that will make us some produce. Stuck in here now. Because we've got a few vacuum pumps, unless they all managed to get recycled when I was recycling. Oh no, we've still got a lot. That's good, that's good. Let's see how much soil we got. 31 pieces of soil. Well, that's the idea, Cube, but it didn't seem to work. So this is just going to be a quick little farm for veggies to keep me alive, because I think that's kind of important. Can't exactly have a survival playthrough if you're not going to survive. Actually, Scrap all of this. Scrap all of this. So to turn the memory bit on, well, what happened? So to turn that memory bit on, I had it as a push button. And then to flick it back around, I had the unit facer no longer detecting soil. So it was the negative of the unit facer, which gave a input to flick the memory bit off, if you like. That sounded really clunky. I hope it made sense to your cube. So what I'm going to do here is potentially aim for a spinny kind of... Hey, there we go. I'm going to aim for a spinny kind of system. I see spinny systems seem to work pretty well. So, what do I need? I need a vacuum pump, 2 vacuum pump, and a water pump, which I don't have room for. Water pump. I need a load of blocks. Let's use some stone. We've got plenty of that. Bearing. A controller would be fine. Level something controller. Any controller will do. It's a level 5. I'd really not want to use a level 5 if I don't have to. I'd rather save that for a rainy day. There we go. Bearings and other stuff. Stone and bearing. Ooh, hook position. Oh. Chances are I should use, well, A, maths, or math. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think that's the thing, Cube. It was like countering against itself and getting a little bit crazy. Wasn't really sure what was happening. Will that work? I need 3 more sensors. I need 3 more sensors. 2 more sensors, 3 more sensors. Do I have the enough stuff for it? Nope, we need glue again. We always need glue. See why people hate glue? I made perfect sense, Cube. Made perfect sense. So that's water, that's to plant, and that's to harvest. Is that gonna be enough? Okay. Let's go. Ooh. How am I going to feed that? I've not thought about that. And how am I going to feed that? How am I going to feed that? That's water. So that should trigger. Bloop. And that goes that way. That's to plant. Now, chest with absolutely any other seeds in, doesn't really matter what. Spare chest out this way? Are you spare? No, you're not. Well, you're closest thing to spare. Then we just got to take all the blueberries out of that, which is not going to happen. Bung them somewhere else. Get rid of everything that we don't need at the minute. Everything. Okay, what are those two controllers? That is a level 3 and that is a level 2. Okay, we'll keep the level 2. Gyros, wheels, I think that's everything that can be gone. Yeah, okay. Get the water as well, and that'll obviously make everything else fall down. Yep, there we go. That water crate pointless? I don't know, I can never remember. No, it's not, you can hook it up. Awesome. Hey, so that works. Ah, just misses. What's the distance? 1 plot, maybe 2 plots? Rudimental. Yeah, that can go back 1 more. Almost perfect. So what we'll do, put 1 there. Just too soon when it shoots this side. Whoa, nearly clocked myself in the jaw. I got rid of all my switches. It depends on how in depth I want to go, Cube, because the end goal is, if I can, is to lay up a drone that can do multiple things. So if it can plant and water. I think it can do 2 of 3 things. How the hell? That's supposed to be a slow. Doesn't really want to trigger there though. That seems really quick for a level 2 controller. Even on loop, that seems really quick for a level 2 controller. Oh, come on, man. Hey. Okay, okay. Nice. Although, like I say, for a level 2 controller, seems a little bit too quick for me. Oh. Oh yeah, could do, of course. But it's still, you know what I mean? Oh, I hate controllers. I really hate controllers. I mean, I'm getting lucky there as well. It's going the wrong way. Hey! And then that'll just sit and chill. Face, is that not the drone? Did you send me the drone? And then just needs to swap around a few of the settings or something on the logic because it's all changed now. I could be wrong. That could be somebody else, to be fair. I can never remember. Too many nice people trying to send me helpful things. And if I take a smart chest, or any chest will do, but a smart chest would be nice. Looky, looky, we need glue again, kids. If I get a smart chest, there we go. Plant that smart chest. Get the sensor on, trigger, and a boom, job's a good one. One. Where are you? There you are. Swap the soil. That's not a big farm, but it's a farm. It's kind of... Wow. More useful farm than the other farm at the minute. It has no water, so... So that should be grown, and then that should trigger that, and then that'll pop into there. Okay. Blueberries, water. Jobs are good. Move that out the way. Ooh, windmill. Ah, it's alright, Cube. At the minute, hopefully it doesn't matter which way around it goes, as long as it does the right thing. Can't change the direction of that though. That's a shame. Is that the command? Yeah, there we go. Okay, does it work? Yes. Hey, so as you see, other than when it messes with the water, I missed that one completely. Okay. So this does work better in the other direction. Interesting. I still have fast grow on, that's not what I wanted. That should be off now. Hey, there we go, okay. A little bit of fairer. So what we've learned so far is you can walk into straw. Interesting. If you have your sensor behind your pump, you seem to get on a lot better. It's weird how it does it that way though. To be behind it, is what it is. But that's got us a food supply, or you know, some sort of food anyway. We've got our drone to do our drone thing. Oh, okay, originally used to collect items from the raid. Nice one, Face. Got our drone thing that does something. Ah. Uh-huh. He does do something, I promise. He does. He doesn't want to do it now, but he does. Snap round. Yep. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to change that rear wheel. I'm going to have a big chunky rear wheel. Here you go, you did fire. Cool. I'm gonna have like a, what would you call it? Would you call it like a, well, it's like a caster, I guess, but was it like a dolly wheel or something? Ooh, maybe I'm not. Where's the big round wheels? Here you go, these bad boys. 3x3, so I need plastics and I need more glue. Plastic are around here. Ooh, we need oil. I used all my oil. No worries, Cube. It is what it is. I need to put this somewhere safe. Let's put it here for now. That'll be safe. Is it turned on? Yes. Helicopter, helicopter. You are now completely empty. Right, we're going to go back and get some oil, build some plastic, get a wheel in. Whoa, that strict follow cam thing. There we go. The thing is though, Cube, if it gets stuck again, it'll end up going the other way around as well, so I won't worry. There's many tweaks to be made. I'm just thinking, maybe my fuel station is going to be converting all my oil to fuel as it is. So going over here to get some oil, not going to work so well because all the oil is going to be gas. I think we'll be able to nick some oil before it gets turned to gas, though. We should be able to. Come on. It's probably the best. Ooh, best landing that we've ever had. Now, in here, you, my friend. Yeah, would be. I can't remember. And I've not got a hole. Typical. This is normal brick, right? Can take that out. Ah. Ooh. Oh, yeah! I knew we had a crude oil container. Oh, and there's also a big gap over there that we could have ran down. Never mind. Yeah, that could have been also true, Cube. Oop, whoop, 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 whoop. Come on, Budgie. Budgie, the little helicopter. Who had that TV show when they were growing up? Budgie. Was it Budgie? Budgie, the little helicopter. Flawlessly. Good job. So what have you got it doing, Face? Is it doing multiple things, or is it just doing one or two things? To inspect it? Ah, not yet. Not yet. Does it just... What are you saying? Does it just plant, or does it do other stuff too? And does it return to a specific place, or does it just stay where it is once it's finished planting? Ooh, that's a high island, that third one. Should go investigate them one day. Guten Tag. How's it going, fant? Ooh, nice. It's plastic, wasn't it? That's why I went for the oil. I think that's going to auto... Oh, no, it's not. It's only auto-craft craft, didn't I? Because I thought I was going to auto-craft into fuel. Because I had it doing that at one point. Ooh, we need some chemicals. Yes. Yes, it does, but maybe because of the wheels that I have used, I'm gonna... It could be because of the wheels, or it could be... I'll tell you what. I'll just show you first. So it's set to do spuds, and I bet it's gonna do it first time every time now. Unit facer is set to 100 blocks. Do it properly. Unit facer is set to 100 blocks, but what I had problems with is it will just drive away for a long time before it turns around. Now, chances are that it's the gyroscope trying to fight against the wheels. But there was a moment where I had to walk halfway down the grass area to pick it up and turn it around. Sometimes it doesn't want to turn around, so the only thing I can think of is just the friction of the wheels are against it. So I'm just working on changing the rear wheel. That's fine. It's working now. Like I say, it always works when you turn up and I'm like, why doesn't this work? But swapping the rear wheel out for a more free swinging style thing in the hope that it can do something a little bit different. What did I do with all the pipe work? Should be okay. Sled. That'd be interesting. You mean the skid, I think, by... Oop. If I remember rightly. Do I have T-piece? I do not have T-piece. That's not going to work, what I was going to do. I need to take it from the middle. And then I need the T-piece. Ah, si senor. This, maybe. I know that's super slippy. A lot of people use that as a sled. The heck? Squared around. Interesting. Can't say I've paid any attention to that one before. What did I come here for? T-piece, 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 T-piece. Still going to be too high on that, isn't it? Maybe. Do we need suspension? Probably not. Are we going to use suspension? Hell yeah. That's true, Cube. A lot of people use those, don't they, when they're like cheesing survival early on. Hey. Shazam. Whee! That'll do. Ooh, interesting. Cool. And cool. Hey, so that's getting us the spuds done. Obviously it needs water and we'll work on that at a later date. This is just doing us our own little thing while we just need some sort of food production just to keep us alive, which is handy. Ooh, nice one. I've seen a lot of people use it as a quick mode of transport. I tried it the other day and it didn't work too smart for me. I'm not gonna lie to you. It sort of spat me out every time I whacked that hammer at it. Made me off center, disorientated me a bit, so I put it up as a bad effort for me. Just stuck to the old 2 legs that I got underneath me and just ran. It worked a lot better for me. Anyway, folks, I really do apologise. Short one today. I got stuff to do and places to be. Thanks for dropping in. Those who came late, I'm sorry. Sorry it's not a long one today, but I appreciate you all for coming. And I'll catch you again sometime in the week, hopefully. You take it easy. You have a good day. Peace out, everybody. Bye.